Hey y'all, it's Indigo here. Wanted to put out this video showcasing just how viable the Triumvirate still is as a high-end Revan counter. So let's get into it. Starting off with Traya, you want her as the lead. You want a lot of health, a lot of protection, and then a real key is a high tenacity. You want that number up over 100 if you can get it. It's very important to help her resist the health reduction that Revan's leader ability will apply when all the Jedi use their basics on her and she has bonus protection. So is very important. But you want her as tanky as you can get her uh, for her survivability. That's key. Next up, we have Scion. You want him to be kind of tanky, health and protection. I put some damage on him, but really you want his potency up over 70. That's very important, and you'll see why. Now we got Nihilus. There's nothing special about him. Just make him kind of tanky, put a little bit of speed on him. Thrawn, you want him to be as fast as you can get him. High speed is important because you want to be able to get the fracture and the turn meter swaps off. Lastly, you want to get Darkside Bastilla in here as the 5th member. She's very important because her unique gives 50% defense and 50% tenacity to herself and to Traya, and that helps with survival. Alright, I've slowed it down a little bit so you can see what's going on. First thing that's going to happen is Revan's going to go first and mark Traya. Everybody's going to dogpile her. Then Yoda's going to go ahead and spread his buffs around, give everybody tenacity up and foresight. DN goes next. Doesn't matter. You don't want to waste the drain force. And you wait for the other side to do their thing. Nothing you can do but tank the hits. Now that your Thrawn finally gets to go, this is where you want to fracture Grandmaster Yoda. You really want to neutralize him and keep him out of the picture because he's such a heavy damage dealer. He will definitely kill Traya if he's part of General Kenobi's mass attack and Revan's mass attack. So we want to keep him on the sidelines. Here you can see Traya hit a debuffed enemy, which is Yoda, and she got health back from her leader ability, and she also has 15% health steal on her own. So this is important. That's what helps keep her alive. You got to keep that in mind with your attacks. You can see that she's in the yellow now, but every hit on a debuffed enemy that any Sith do is going to give her some health back. So as I'm playing, I'm keeping an eye out on her health. And right here's a good time for Drain Force, lower some DN's cooldowns, raise up their cooldowns, and heals up Traya. You can see she's almost back to full health. She just has to last long enough to get the Isolate off, and you want to go ahead and put that on Jolee. It's important that you do that, at least in the 5v5. Once you can isolate Jolee, it takes him out of the equation. He becomes useless. He's not going to revive anybody. He can't heal and spread buffs around to Yoda, or anybody else. You can see Scion already got his Held by Hatred off. So we're just going to attack Yoda because he's debuffed. Give some health back to Traya. Always keep an eye out on her health. It's good for her to survive so you can keep Jolee isolated. They did another mass attack on Traya. Increased her cooldowns, but it doesn't matter. She's already got Jolee isolated. That's all you really need from her. Now you want to do Thrawn's turn meter swap. Keep using that to give DN turn meter, and you want to reduce his cooldowns. When you do get to use Traya's Isolate, boom, annihilate Revan first thing. With Revan out of the picture, nobody's going to come back from Savior. Jolie's already isolated, so he's not bringing anybody back. You know how squishy Yoda is. So next thing you want to do is focus on him, but we're locked behind GK's taunt. So we'll just kill time, use some moves to on GK until that goes away. Here's what's also good about Darkside Bastilla. She's got the shock ability, so it's nice that you can use that to keep GK from gaining the taunt. Another good time for Drain Force. Heals Traya back up, now she's back in the green. And we can bring our focus back to Yoda. Now he's redlined. Thrawn's gonna pop a cap in his ass. And that's that. Now we can speed this match up a little bit. Because it's no big deal. As soon as Yoda's gone and Revan's gone and Jolie's sideline being isolated over there, he can't do anything. So now you just focus on the two remaining. GK's just a tank, and Bastilla is usually modded pretty tanky. So focus on them, start attacking, getting them down. Now you can see that Traya's got health, she's got protection back. I mean, at this point, your team's not going to go anywhere. There's no risk of you losing or even timing out. There goes GK. Let's work on Bastilla, Drain Force. Time to put another Isolate up just to lower cooldowns even more. Give some protection up. This is a really good counter for Grand Arena also, because you can keep your team at almost full health, full protection, you know, if you play it right. Here's Annihilate. Let's go ahead and get rid of Jolie. And Bastilla's redlined. Done. Game over. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please give me a like and subscribe.